So we're working on hymn number 518, Christ is Made the Sure Foundation, the alto line. I have all the altos muted, and I will play the accompaniment and the alto line only from my computer and conduct for them. And we're practicing going from verse 3, where they're singing the harmony, into verse 4, well, they'll go back to the melody so that the sopranos can jump up to the descant. So I'll start just right at the end of verse 2. And if you're standing in my choir here, make sure that you have your feet hip width apart, that you have your body nice and tall and a long neck. And if you're sitting at your computer, please remember that sometimes you tend to put your chin out to see the computer through bifocals if you wear them like me. So tip that chin in and make that neck nice and long. And let's begin. So this is the accompaniment and the alto line at the end of verse 2. Here's verse 3. Inhale. Big inhale. And there you go. Please go ahead and unmute and let me know, how did that feel to you? How did that transition feel? Was the inhale a little bit easier at the end of verse 3 going into verse 4?
Have to do it.
Yeah, I think so.
Great, great, fantastic. Thank you so much. I will stop the recording now, so let me just push pause. So we're working on hymn number 518 with the tenor and the bass line, and we're practicing going from verse 3 into verse 4. Verse 3, we're singing in harmony, and then verse 4, everybody's going back to the melody while the sopranos go to the descant. And remember, at the end of verse 3, it's okay to release just a little bit early, to take a nice released inhale, release the back of your tongue, and drop that jaw so you can really fill your lungs with air. And so we'll begin at verse 3. Let me get there on the recording. And this is our organist and our choral scholars on the tenor and the bass line. And we'll begin at the end of verse 2, getting into verse 3. Oh, I have another bass coming in. Hold on just a second. Okay, so here we go, starting at the end of verse 2. Inhale. Inhale. There you go. Go ahead and unmute. How did that go for you? How did that feel?
Okay.
Yeah. Did that breath getting in from verse 3 into verse 4 help you out there?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. I didn't actually mean to play the soprano and alto parts, so I'm going to go ahead and mute those. And let's go back to verse 3 and go over that. Let me see. Got this? And I'm going to leave the bass on. Oh, I think what I did was I muted everybody except for the folks I wanted to. Okay, so we're going to get back here to the end of verse 3, end of verse 2. Here you go. Let's do that one more time. And please remember, if you're sitting, go ahead and sit up nice and tall and tip your chin down and up to make sure the neck is nice and long. And if you're standing, having those feet hip width apart and really feeling yourself ground down through your legs. So you can take that nice deep breath. Just take a nice deep breath for me. Fabulous. Go ahead and push mute, please. And we'll start again at the end of verse 2. Nice, healthy inhale. Nice, healthy inhale. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead and unmute. So when you send your recording in to me, please remember that I only want your voice, so you can use an earbud or headphones to play these tracks, and then you can record into your computer, or you can record into the voice memo of your phone, or I like Voice Record Pro because you can email directly from there, and then you just send me your file. If the singing, the harmony is a little much for you as you're getting used to this, please know that you're welcome to sing the melody the entire time. And that's totally great. And if for some reason the melody sits in a funny place for you, but the harmony is fine, you can also just send me the harmony to verses 2 and verses 3. And I'll plug those in accordingly so that it's nice and flexible. I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording.